Alicia Silverstone back on our
Alicia
screens.
Silverstone.
Yes.
So, Alicia Silverstone is a divorce lawyer, very successful divorce lawyer who lives in Los Angeles, obviously, and she became a divorce lawyer because she grew up with parents who were madly in love with each other. Her father was Irish, her mother was American, and they would dance around the kitchen, and life was joyous.
Yeah.
But on her 10th birthday, her father leaves them. And to the best of her knowledge, after there has been crashing and banging, and she comes downstairs later and her mother is beaten up. And at this point, her love for her father is eternally damaged.
Yeah.
And she decides that what she wants to do is protect the world against women from, abusive, expletive men.
So far, it sounds like she might be a character in All's Fair, the Kim Kardashian show.
Except much better at acting. So she's got an edge there. So off she carries on. Her mother has a bakery, and it's all very nice. And she is contacted by somebody from Ireland saying, I think something along the lines of Blackbeard has the answer, said in a slightly mysterious tone.
Yeah.
And she then gets a message from her father asking her to come to Wexford because reasons. So off she goes for no conceivable reason, at very little notice, gets on a plane and heads off to Ireland, where she discovers relatively swiftly that her father has passed away. And there are various, and he has left her clues as to the stuff that was going on in his life, and a battle he was on to catch some people out and do right or something. It's not entirely clear. So off she goes, finally meeting her father's family, who didn't know she existed. His very good friend, who is a Black British boxing coach, which feels quite surreal in Wexford, but I would say is a good touch and is an excellent character. And off she goes, trying to figure out what happened, and learning about her family and who her father was in many, many ways.
Yeah.
And it is a thoroughly enjoyable bit of viewing. I can't say much more because it might give away the twists and turns. It's lighthearted, almost funny in places. The characters are actually pretty well constructed. Not the deepest in the world, but it's not meant to be. And
have they grabbed a whole bunch of Americans and tried them and got them to put on accents, or have they actually grabbed Irish actors?
Irish actors.
Nice.
Good Irish actors too. So it's a genuinely decent watch. It's already commissioned for at least another one, if not another 2 series.
Hey, Alicia!
Judging by pretty on the day it was released, it was already lined up on Netflix. It was lined up for another 2. So it's clearly starting in a good place. I very much enjoyed watching it. It is not going to change the world. It would be weird if it did. But I would thoroughly recommend it for some over Christmas viewing with a cup of tea or a glass of something, and just embracing the mild silliness of a slightly mad transatlantic
detective story. So how many episodes are we talking?
Only 6.
Oh, sign me up.
Yes, a classic one.
Sign me up. I'm like, 6 episodes. Oh, yeah. Oh, my God, yes. Well, what are you waiting for? Why are we still here?
Power your way through it and we'll enjoy every second.
So how many stars would you give this?
It's a slightly tricky one because I like it more than the quality necessarily deserves. So I'm going to be my generous self and give it a 4. I think it's probably really more like a 3.5, but as we don't do halves, and I want to make sure that people appreciate the sheer enjoyability of it.
It's okay. I mean, we can do halves. We can do whatever we want. It's Christmas. So,
a strange thing. What's really strange is Alicia Silverstone. I was listening to the radio, and they've got this weekend just for 15 minutes. They're talking about Jane Austen stories.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah.
and Clueless come up, and the
Yeah.
director of Clueless, they were talking to the director of Clueless, and he said this is all comes down to Emma apparently. Which,
Yes.
I mean, I've never seen Clueless, so I don't know. But
Oh yeah, yeah, no, yeah. Clueless is very famously a modern remake of Emma.
yeah.
Yeah.
But it was just interesting that when Alicia Silverstone come up, you know what I mean? I suddenly thought, I was listening to the director of Clueless, you know.
Yeah, but this is what we're talking about. I think you might have having troubles when I was talking about earlier. That I think that she's mounting a bit of a comeback, a bit like Winona Ryder came back with Stranger Things, and I feel like Alicia Silverstone. I saw nothing about her for years, probably the best part of 2 decades, seeing nothing about her, and then all of a sudden on Netflix, you put it into like Very Merry Xmas. She's in that with Melissa Joan Hart, another sort of like 90s stalwart. And then she's in this. There was a film I saw the other day, senior year with Rebel Wilson, where all of a sudden she shows up. Like Alicia Silverstone just shows up for like this. I'm like, hang on, that Uber driver's Alicia Silverstone. and you're like, yeah, that is her. So yeah, no, it's I think she's about to come back, and I am all for it. I am all for it. I'm like, yeah.